Hi! It's been a wild ride getting to 100,000 subscribers. And I thought what I'd do is I'd share a little bit about...
Hold on a minute, what's going on?
A little bit about the filming, babe.
No,
Filming.
this is my gig, okay?
My fans, babe. 100,000. It's a big deal.
Okay.
Okay, take 3 steps back. Okay, bye guys.
As somebody just said, it's been a wild ride to 100,000 subscribers, and I thought I'd like to do a quick video talking about it, with a bit of a look behind the scenes. This is the Big Car 100,000 subscriber special story. I saw a British Leyland promotional video about the Austin Metro and it got me thinking what the story was behind it. I've been thinking of making a YouTube channel for a while and this seemed like something that might make a good video. But I hate speaking in public and I never presented to the camera before, so decided for my first video it would be audio only. I wasn't going to show my face. In my initial test footage, I was trying to go for gravitas but came off sounding depressed. It's 1975 and the newly created British Leyland Motor Corporation faces an enormous challenge. Petrol prices are skyrocketing and customers are flocking to fuel economical super mini small hatchbacks like the Fiat 127 and the Renault 5. I released the video and about 20 people watched it after I promoted it to all my friends on Facebook, and yes, I do have more than 20 friends on Facebook. I tried creating a video about the Boring Company that people found boring and thought about a repair video for a Casio VL Tone that went nowhere, so decided to go back to cars and figured I'd do a car I loved as a kid and again wanted to show what had happened to it, the Rover SD1. By this time, my daughter had told me that all successful YouTube people appear on camera. Of course, that's not actually true, but that's what she told me. So I put the camera in front of a couple of hastily cleared out IKEA bookcases and delivered lines with wooden delivery and a bright red head. If you're wondering what that Battery Pack Pro software is, it's a Pocket PC program I created in the 2000s. About 30 people saw that video, so I knew I was onto a good thing. The next video would be about the Range Rover with an even more hideous camera angle. A video on the whole 50-year story was way too long, so I stopped about 1994 and promised the next part soon. Probably not the best thing to promise, as it would take 14 months. In an attempt to find what people actually wanted to watch, I started typing car marks into YouTube to see what autocomplete would throw up. Putting in Triumph gave me Triumph the Insult Comic Dog, but also Triumph Spitfire, so that was the next video. People actually started watching, so of course that meant people loved old British sports cars, so I made a video about the MG Midget at an even odder camera angle. By now, YouTube's algorithms had discovered the channel, and overnight I started getting lots of views. It was a surreal experience to have lots of people watching and commenting on your work, but my daughter is always telling me how nice the Big Car community is based on the comments I get, and it's something I'd like to thank everybody watching for. Having such a supportive community is a real help. But it's not all positive comments. As many of you have worked out, I'm terrible at the mechanics of cars and occasionally spout complete rubbish. And despite spending time to try to get pronunciations right, I get a lot of comments saying that I've got it all wrong. The VW Polo video proved that people don't want to watch videos of small cars on a channel called Big Car. Who would have thought? As for the Big Car name, I picked it after I'd picked the channel icon, even though I originally didn't intend this to be a car exclusive channel. The original name for the channel was going to be Daedalus, a Greek hero, and I'm sure we're all glad I went with Big Car. It was a name that was short and couldn't be misspelt or confused. I tried my first bit of humour in the Rover 800 video, and I soon found out that my humour was definitely hit or miss and should be confined to the end of the video, so if you don't like it, you don't have to put up with it. After launching a Patreon page, I did my first unscripted video, which is a lot harder than it looks. There were way too many ers and ums and involved me showing people around the set, including the mess, but they also got a shot of our dog Copper. One of the early videos I'm most proud of was the Ford Sync story. To research it, I interviewed several people from the original Microsoft team who I'd worked with before. This was a story that was going to be lost unless I got it down, and I'm proud that the internet now has it for posterity. The Fiat Multipla video took off and things were going really well, with 12,000 subscribers, but overnight YouTube blocked access to my own channel. I appreciate all the support I got at the time from the community, and after much soul searching, I decided to start again from scratch. The first video featured the Triumph Stag and a deeply unpopular hand puppet. I hadn't noticed, but I'd been slowing down my delivery, and the Stag video is only watchable at 1.5 speed, as comments have pointed out. Constructive criticism, of course, is always appreciated, and I tried to speed up with the next video about the Rover 200 that at least had a better camera angle and more unpopular comedy. Undeterred, I continued with some sort of weird Australian Cockney creation.
You want a car with street cred, right? Something that will make you popular with the ladies. Well, if you don't want to be poncing around in an SUV or Crossfire, yeah.
By this time I was starting to put Easter eggs in the background of my videos. Lego Spacemen multiplied on top of the Auto PC, and the white Lego electric Zelly I built for the 80s electric car video got unceremoniously dumped. I'm afraid that doing this channel has only fueled my Lego buying habit, and I'm running out of space in the house. With the success of the Multipla video, I thought I'd do America's Multipla, the Pontiac Aztek, but the video was about as unloved as the car itself. I've also managed to sneak in a couple of my own musical compositions into some of the videos, well, mainly the Citroën videos, as the 80s synth weirdness seems to fit best with those cars. After 1 year of making these videos, Mrs. Big Car agreed to join me for a verbal and apparently physical fight about whether the Mark IV or Mark V Escort was better. It is, of course, the Mark IV. I tend to make a video every 10 days, but with extra time during lockdown, I thought I'd up that to every 5 days. I do a regular video and a short story video based largely on a Wikipedia article. It's something I've done on my sister Little Car channel with mixed results. This backfired spectacularly, with not only fewer people watching the short story videos, but my main videos as well. The YouTube algorithm is a mysterious black box. I thought I'd try an opinion video like why modern cars are boring, but it didn't really work. I'm not a negative person, and this was a bit of a negative rant. So after this, it was back to regular car videos. After being moved by the Black Lives Matter movement, I thought I'd make a video about the only black-owned car company to try to highlight the automotive achievements of people of colour. This was to try to redress the balance, as most of my videos focus on individuals who are mostly Caucasian. Despite a minority of people getting really angry, most people seem to enjoy it, and hopefully we all learned a bit more about automotive history, which is after all what the channel is all about. The next car was about the Aston Martin Bulldog, and just after I made this video, the news broke that it was being restored. The company doing the restoration, Classic Motor Cars of Bridgnorth, is actually a company I visited last year, and I'm friends with someone who does outreach work there. It's an amazing company that does phenomenal restoration work. They occasionally do open days, and I'd highly recommend a visit. I've had such a great time learning about the backstory of some of my favourite cars, and some that have left me scratching my head, and I still love it. Your comments are fantastic, and I'm always happy to get suggestions for upcoming videos or ways to improve. Who wouldn't want to get constructive criticism that could help them get better at something? But I'm not saying that I'm always going to take your advice. I always end these videos by saying thanks for watching, but I really do mean that. If it wasn't for you watching these videos, I'd just be talking to myself into a void. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.